good morning, folks. It's good to be with everybody. I appreciate being able to share some time with you this morning. Looking ahead and looking back on our farming situation, both locally and regionally, as you are well aware, we've had a lot of diverse weather from cold to exceptionally hot to dry to exceptionally wet, and it's taken a definite toll on the crops and on the production. And this is a recent follow-up on that situation. North Carolina farmers are facing an uphill battle as extreme weather events linked to climate change continue to wreak havoc on their livelihoods. From droughts to floods, the frequency and severity of these events have left many struggling to recover, and some are even considering selling their land, a sobering reality for an industry deeply rooted in the state's heritage. Recently, USDA Undersecretary for Farm Production and Conservation, Robert Bonney, toured farms across Wilson County, witnessing firsthand the devastation brought by Tropical Storm Debby. The storm, which resulted in agricultural losses in 30% of North Carolina's counties, has exacerbated an already dire situation for farmers who are also grappling with drought conditions. 65% of North Carolina counties have suffered agricultural losses. We are seeing events like this all over the country at a much greater frequency than we've seen before, Bonnie said, emphasizing the national scale of the issue. It's a series of gut punches, not one thing. We've got to help our farmers get through. The numbers tell a grim story. Between 2017 and 2022, North Carolina lost 3,601 farms, translating to over 302,000 acres of farmland no longer in use. This trend, accelerated by the financial strain of natural disasters, high operating costs, and low commodity prices, is pushing farmers to the brink. Easier to grow houses than food, lamented one local farmer, highlighting the temptation to sell land for development as farming becomes increasingly unsustainable. Economic pressures compound the effects of climate change. Bob Etheridge, North Carolina's USDA Farm Service Agency State Director, painted a bleak picture of the future, warning that crop damage from extreme heat, drought, and floods are putting farms in the red. We were looking at numbers in the hundreds of millions of dollars before this is all said and done, Etheridge said. Nothing that the full extent of the damage won't be known for some time. Corn, one of the state's most widespread crops, has been particularly hard hit, along with soybeans and tobacco. Farmers like Penda Sharp, owner of Sharp Farms in Wilson County, are feeling the effects directly. We lost a significant amount of tobacco just from the rain and the wind, but the real damage is coming now with the water that stood on the ground and rotted the roots, Sharp explained. The rapid deterioration of his crops could cut his income in half, a devastating blow to an operation already running on thin margins. Sharp Farms, a multi-generational operation, has weathered storms before, but the current situation feels different. It seems every year we have storm after storm, extreme weather after extreme weather, Sharp said, and it's impossible when you farm in the weather every day and depend on that for your livelihood to be able to make a profit. The uncertainty of future weather patterns makes it difficult for farmers to plan, invest, and sustain their operations. Both Bonney and Etheridge underscored the importance of congressional support to keep farms in the state alive. When you get a disaster situation this big, we need help from Congress, Bonney urged, highlighting the critical role of a new farm bill in providing the necessary resources to support farmers through these challenging times. Etheridge echoed this sentiment, drawing a direct line between food security and national security. If we can't feed ourselves, we've got a problem, he stated. When farmers have a problem, America has a problem. The message is clear. Without immediate and sustained support, North Carolina's agricultural backbone could be irrevocably weakened, leading to long-term consequences for the state's economy and food supply. As the effects of climate change continue to unfold, the resilience of North Carolina's farmers is being tested like never before. Their future and the future of our food system hangs in the balance. I'm a little bit sorry to lead off with such a dismal report, but farming is in a precarious situation. And as that report indicated, it is beginning to suggest that farming is not sustainable, or it costs so much to get into farming and to have what's necessary in infrastructure to do what we need to do. But at the same time, our farmers and our citizens are resilient, and they'll figure a way out. So we applaud the efforts of the farmers and appreciate what they do for us. I remind you that less than 2% of our population farms. It's very minuscule. Moving along, I'd like to say a little something about the state fair. And recently, Commissioner of Agriculture, Steve Troxler, announced the 2024 Farm Families of the Day regarding the NC State Fair. The North Carolina State Fair's Farm Family of the Day, sponsored by Tractor Supply Company, is returning for its fourth year to recognize and celebrate more of our state's rich agricultural heritage and the farm families that are behind our $111.1 billion agriculture and agribusiness industry. The North Carolina State Fair's earliest beginnings sought to elevate the understanding of new agricultural practices and technology. Today, one of agriculture's biggest challenges is helping people make the connection between farming and the food they enjoy, said Agriculture Commissioner Steve Troxler. Farm families tell that story the best because they're out there every day working hard to grow the food, fiber, and fuel we need. We are looking forward to recognizing these 11 farm families at the 2024 North Carolina State Fair. The families were nominated either by family or community members for their hard work and dedication to our state's #1 industry, as well as their overall love for the North Carolina State Fair. The lucky winners were chosen at random. Each farm family is assigned a specific day of the 2024 NC State Fair, taking place October 17th through the 27th, where they will be honored through public address announcements and on-ground signage, as well as features on both the North Carolina State Fair and the NCDA and CS blogs and social media platforms. Following along on those outlets to learn about each farm and what made them standout candidates for this year's program. Each family also receives a NC State Fair prize pack, including fair tickets to use on any day of their choosing. Congratulations to all of the families, and we look forward to seeing them at the 2024 North Carolina State Fair. Now, the list of these recipients is the following. The 2024 NC Farm Families include, on Thursday the 17th, Schoaf Farms in Winston-Salem, out of Forsyth County. Friday the 18th of October, Red Barn Farm in Stanfield, which is Stanley County. Saturday, October 19th, Flavorful Farms in Hendersonville, Henderson County. Sunday, October 20th, Marabee's Boer Goats in Rockwell, which would be Rowan County. Monday, October 21st, Walker Farms in Concord, Cabarrus County. Tuesday, October 22nd, Pope Farms in Knightdale, Wake County. Wednesday, October 23rd, R&BF Farms, also known as R&B Ryan Farm LLC in Angia, which is haunted. Thursday, October 24th, Ludlow Farms in Pittsboro, Chatham County. Friday, October 25th, Overman Farms in Goldsboro, Wayne County. Saturday, October 26th, Jack Pate Strawberry Farm in Lumberton, which would be Robertson. Sunday, the 27th of October, Sunset Acres in King, Stokes County. The 2024 State Fair will run October 27th, the fair will run October 17th through the 27th at the North Carolina State Fairgrounds in Raleigh. The fair offers an experience unique to North Carolina for everyone who attends and is an unparalleled value with free entertainment, thrilling rides and games, thousands of animals, endless family activities, competitions, vendors, and creative deep-fried delights. So that's what's on tap for the upcoming State Fair, and we look forward to it very much so. I'd like to give a shout out this morning to the North Carolina Farm Bureau, and they put out a publication monthly that, or periodically, that talks about different issues that Farm Bureau is involved in. I'd like to read an editorial given by the president of the North Carolina Farm Bureau Federation, Mr. Sean Harding. And this is what he said. This is all about membership in Farm Bureau. So often I'm asked questions like, why do I have to pay Farm Bureau membership dues? Why is my insurance company involved in statewide legislative issues? The answers to those questions might surprise you. In 1936, North Carolina Farm Bureau Federation was formed to be the voice of farmers and rural communities in the legislative arena. In the 1950s, North Carolina Farm Bureau Federation established the North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company in response to the insurance needs of our rural members. Our insurance company has since grown to be one of the most respected and trusted brands for insurance in our state and nation. Many of you joined Farm Bureau in order to take advantage of our excellent insurance products and customer service. You might have no connection to agriculture besides enjoying good food daily, but that in and of itself is an important connection. Your Farm Bureau membership matters. Agriculture remains the backbone of our state's economy and provides a heritage and quality of life here that you cannot find anywhere else in the country. Our core mission of advocating for farmers and rural communities is just as relevant now as it was almost 90 years ago. In addition to our advocacy efforts, your membership dollars allow us to invest in local and state level scholarships, teacher resources, community service efforts, leadership development opportunities for the next generation, and member services, among other things. Thank you for your membership. They are the words of President Sean Harding. As I mentioned, Mr. Harding, that is, our core mission is to be the voice of our state's farmers at the state and federal levels on issues impacting their farms. That means we build relationships and work with candidates and elect officials regardless of their party affiliation. Recently, we discovered the minutes of a Farm Bureau Board of Directors meeting in 1936 and learned the board asked each candidate for governor in that year's election to explain their position on North Carolina agriculture. Our team thought about it and decided it would be great to do that again. In this issue that I am sharing with you now, we include a statement about agriculture from each of our current gubernatorial candidates. Elections matter, and we encourage everyone to vote this fall. It's your membership that gives us the tools to educate and advocate. The advocacy work of North Carolina Farm Bureau ensures that we can all enjoy great food and fiber products grown by dedicated North Carolina farmers. Our Farm Bureau of itself is entitled a federation, and you have to join the federation to be able to participate in the benefits that Farm Bureau provides. That is, to be able to buy the insurance, you have to be a member of Farm Bureau Federation. And there are other fringe benefits as well, and the Federation's sole reason is to advocate and to promote farming interest in the legislature. I see my time is used up now. I've enjoyed being with you. I look forward to being with you once more next week. Have a good week, and God bless you.